Was that loud enough?
You might have beat the camera. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't hear woo from Veronica, then I guess she doubled down on it, right? I hope everyone's doing well. Speaking of Veronica, she's right here. I'm not really speaking of her. I'm speaking with her. How you doing, Veronica?
I'm doing all right. Doing all right. Hello, everyone.
Hey, VC. Dude, if my cat jumps at you... By the way, if you guys heard Once Upon a Time, I thought my cat was dead. He's 1 billion years old. He's blind in one eye. He literally has a crazy movie mad scientist eyeball. He's not as fluffy as he used to be. He's ornery, and he lives in like 30-second increments and lives in a 4-foot bubble. And but he's back. And it's kind of a little nerve-wracking because he looks like the cat from Pet Sematary. And Veronica literally just moved her leg and the cat freaked out, yeah. But so, he's 1 billion years old, but he's still around, alright? So I enjoyed myself with some cat jargon, alright? Cheers, VC. The cliche beer is Stella Artois. Cheers to you. The lady doth have the fancy glass.
I gotta be fancy.
Well, I was saying, speaking with Veronica, I don't know how well it's going to show in the camera because we're just hanging out. But my lady knows me oh so well. She got me a freaking, this is a giant face. It's not going to show well. But this is the giant face of Pam Grier, right? And she also got me a Pam Grier shirt that's not safe for work, all right? Google image Pam Grier naked and you'll get it, right? So those are probably just going to be at-home only pajamas, but super cool. Wow. Veronica rocks, right? So while we're here, under 2 minutes when I actually get into the topic. That's pretty cool, right? I got my knife out because I'm probably best paused to open these up off camera to keep this as short as possible. I got some gifts in the mail. I ordered some things. They're finally in. Something I bought from a friend in the VC. That's in. A couple VCLT, and some shit that's straight up damaged. All right? I try to get all the addresses off. So I'm just going to roll with it, right? First of all, Vinyl Douche, who's, getting up there in subs, but hasn't done a contest yet. In lieu of a contest, he kind of did like a... not grandiose, but just if you watch the channel anyways, and if you're chill, he showed a myriad of posters, and he's just like, dude, shout me out. Whoever wants a poster, I'll send it to you, right? So super cool. And I think he even extended it over a 2-part video. Sam the Vinyl Douche is a good dude, dry sense of humor, witty. Guys like Uncle Paul's out here now, he's a good dude. And of course, John Digital Gramophone all have like witty, dry sense of humor. So you'll see those guys in the mix more and more. And then, John, he's at like 260, he's about to be 300 anyway. So John's already been talking about he's going to be doing a contest any day now, right? So, but anyways, this is damage in the mail, crunched on 2 ends. I already know it's posters.
I don't understand what the mail...
I don't understand, so I'm trying to finagle this out of here without damaging it. So you guys don't need to watch me do this. So I'm probably going to press pause 1 second, save you guys some time.
I almost tripped and died.
I like how you see how dramatic my lady is. She didn't almost trip and fall.
I almost tripped and died.
Tripped and died. All right, so this thing is so banged up, the posters don't want to slide out, that I'm literally destroying a box and unraveling this thing like a roll of crescent rolls on like a Christmas morning before you open gifts. Like, hey, let's make crescent rolls and cinnamon rolls. So these things do not want to come out. I have a gift in mind that you know about. You're in the secret society of knowing things. But, so I want to send some gifts, and unfortunately, I won't be using this because the post office screwed up. So, anyways, your boy's not going to let the U.S. Postal Service destroy me, right?
No.
I got a couple wrinkles. Who cares? I'll iron it out. But, by the way, before I get to these posters, one thing I forgot to show the other day while Ant and I were hanging out. By the way, everyone always gives shout-outs and says kind words to my friends. I always appreciate that. I don't do this for my own glory or whatever. I just want to talk to mutual friends. It always means more when people are cool and receptive to my friends than any kind of praise towards me. So anyone that was had a kind word about Ant or watched his video or especially took the time, like it always blows my mind when you have some of these videos that have like 3, 4, 5, 6, 700 views or whatever it is, depending on the video. And I tend to go long, if you guys didn't know. And then people can't tune in for a 2-minute video or introduce a friend. I'll probably leave a link in case you guys missed Ant the first time. It's only 2-3 minutes. And if you guys feel like watching Ant and I in the future, it's up to you, right? But one thing we forgot to show amongst all this nerd stuff, recent fights we went to with Brother Brody. pink background with a kind of lens flare flash or whatever the backlighting. But this was to unify the 185-pound championship. I'm a Whitaker fan. Adesanya is a bad boy, though. And he got the best of them. So anyways, that's a random poster. I figure I'd sneak in there because I'm opening posters anyways, right? So, and then let me just get these out. Dead center from the middle, right? Okay, there's a couple. You want to be the second half of this?
Yeah.
So, oh, dope. Honest to God, this one's going to hit a frame real quick. This is on like a hard construction paper. This is the one I cared about the most, right? Not only is this Shuggy Otis poster dope and will match color schemes in both the office and this room, but I need this record. This is one that needs to get replaced on vinyl. So that's super awesome. Everything else is a Sam is rad bonus. All right. I'm going to throw that there neatly where it's safe and undamaged. And then my lady's helping me here. So, let me get this one here. Bow. So, oh man. This Lords of Acid's super cool, man. And he's like, dude, it's kind of beat up or whatever he's crap on it. This is just imagery that I remember from Once Upon a Time. And also, lady, you're going to remember this. You know how we got along, one of the first things we ever bonded over and like nerded out on and like forged some kind of like communication over was Coop Art with those stickers and everything. Yep. Coop Art did the big butt devil ladies that were on all the Lords of Acid album covers. Mm-hmm. So that is Coop Art is also synonymous hand in hand with Lords of Acid, right? So let's just keep on blasting through some of these. Oh, this is super sick. This is awesome. I got a buddy who's a die-hard Monster Magnet fan, and if I can let this go, it will go to him. I currently don't have that much wall space left in my house, so in the very near future, I hope to be buying a house within the next...
With more walls.
With yeah. First of all, I just noticed what's over here. This is brilliant, my boy. We gotta hide it. Don't let them get a peekaboo.
Sorry.
Don't let them get a peekaboo, right? There's a little. He knows I'm eclectic and random, so he's stuck in some random, right? So that's probably gonna end up in a garage in the future, right? And then this right here, babe. I mean, don't be a.
No, I'm sorry.
Okay, the last one's extra silly, right? So we went from one silly to extra silly, right? So I don't care what anyone says. Mariah Carey used to be delicious back in the day, right? So there's a little black and white Mariah Carey business, right? Around the world. I'd like to go around the world if you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying with Mariah Carey.
All right.
That means all the holes. All right? Around the world.
Oh, okay, got it.
All the holes. All right, and then one thing that this dude staring at me right now. I don't know if you can see him, but it's just me. This one looks like he's just peering into your eyes.
I'm assuming that one's for me.
This dude probably.
I'll take that one.
This dude probably wants to go all the whole. You saying I don't have a body like this? Yeah.
He wants to go all the way.
Anyway, this is 100% genuine. You know what's the trip? I'm sorry I can't give this to you. My sister was a huge fan of this Pony song when I was a kid, so she doesn't know it. But I don't think and she's only gonna find out if she actually starts watching my YouTube videos. If not, this ridiculousness is gonna be a silly, fun surprise Christmas stocking stuffer for my sister, right? And then my brother-in-law. Also, if he's watching the video, he'll be in on it. If not, hey, my brother-in-law, can be, a good dude, can somewhat be a little insecure about his appearances, and we'll look at a gentleman like that, it's like, that's not me. So hopefully, whether it's in a garage or some random little room or whatever, this ends up in my house, in her she shed, would be awesome, right? So those are posters via Vinyl Douche, and I really appreciate it. I'll figure out what I'm going to do and where I'm going to do it with on those random posters. But that Shuggy Otis, we have like one or two more things I need to throw in a frame. I have some of those Bud Root things framed, but in the very near future, we'll have to measure that and find a frame for it, right? So this is something that is long awaited. I removed the address, and this is something I ordered a while ago, right? I got a friend of the vinyl community, Marc with the C. He's a bit of a metalhead first, but he likes jazz. One thing was super cool. He did the whole charity contest fundraiser thing. By the way, not too late. Not trying to preach. Everyone's probably tired of it. They've seen it all. Please donate, even if not to me, to somebody. If you want to make an entry, you force my hand for me to donate. as well. So I'm not going to get into that. But Marc G with a C made an entry, and one thing was super cool was that not only did he do his 10 traditional metal that everyone knows him for, but he did additional 10 random or eclectic albums, right? So you know what? He's trying to donate the money anyways. I might give the dude 2 entries for one video, right? But so back in the day, he was in a band. And he had an album that was on CD and cassette. You know, he toured and played with his band. But, you know, the 90s things changed and the band disbanded, so to speak, or whatever. And then, if I'm not mistaken, this is what I'm opening. But so it finally got pressed on wax. And so I'm shooting the breeze, and I'm super excited because I don't think he's getting any money off the proceeds of these vinyl. But my buddy is kind of forever memorialized via wax. And okay, first thing first, super cool. I ordered 2 copies, and they sent 2 copies. Dave Schlarb, who's super busy working. Okay, so Cosmic Key Creations. Hey, Cosmic Brian, if you're watching, all you gotta do is ask. This one's yours, right? So what's cool is that they came in undamaged, and if I'm not mistaken, they pressed these limited to 500, and of those 500, 350, the black was more rare, but this brown, you don't see every day. I know some people would say that's like a doo-doo brown or whatever. I think that's super freaking cool. So my friend, who is now bald, but you could see once upon a time when he had hair, Marc G with a C. I know the Brits are a little bit known for producing album jackets. They're a little bit flimsy, but that might help in not taking damage. But so I got 2 copies. One for me, one for Dave Schlarb. Hopefully work allows him in the very near future to be able to sit down in the chair. I just did all my punk rock finds if you guys weren't paying attention, or if you don't care, that's... I know, I show a lot of random different stuff some people might not appreciate. But I'll talk about these in the future and break my boy off with one. And he's supposed to be doing a brutal metal video. So I'm going to do metal finds. And then he's probably going to do a feature on 1 or 2 artists of really heavy stuff, right? So I believe I scored this, or I did not. Anyways, what I love, before I get into it, I'll probably press pause again not to eat up your time. I love recycling. And so... this pizza box, which appears to have no grease stains, which is beneficial, is right here in my hand. And if you didn't see the Mega Score once upon a time, my boy Chris has the spins in Green Bay, right? He stumbled into a Mega Load, right? And so we're shooting the breeze, and I saw some albums that I really liked, and some of them were grabbed up so quick that he's like, hey, these aren't really my cup of tea, or I got so much music I don't know what to do with, I'm willing to cut some of these loose. He's like, I'll break them off for the right price. So I was like, hey, I got the right price, Bill. So I sent some money in the mail, and these records just showed up. So let me get into the box. So I got a nice note here, and it says, Bender of Wines, how it goes with my friend? I'm low on mailers, so I apologize for having to cram these in a bit tight. But, which is not, they came just fine. Everything's hunky-dory, right? Package is fine. He said, if they're damaged upon arrival, call Chris Has a Spins customer service 24/7 hotline at 1-800-KISS-MY ... Ha ha ha, just kidding. Anyways, I think they'll be fine. Blah blah blah. He commended me on my contest. Dude, don't commend me. Commend the VC for taking part and responding. That's participating. That's freaking awesome, right? I don't deserve any kind of praise. I really just had cancer on the brain, unfortunately, and I thought I'd do something about it. Anyways, props on the straight up buzz job. You said I'm a pretty good looking man. I can't. Hey, I'll take a compliment, man. I know what you mean by that. We're not getting creepy, right? Thanks again for being a great friend, brother, and always, if you make it up to Wisconsin in the future, we'll meet up. Absolutely. It's just a matter of time before I make time to see family, and in which case, you're in that neck of the woods, and we'll spend time together, right? So this is what I was looking after, right? This Hawkwind, if you can't tell, this is the neat novelty of it, right? It has this little zigzag opening business. Yeah, she didn't even know, because she got distracted by a blurry but still there naked lady with Douche dancing, right? And then one thing I've passed on before, and I don't know why, I just haven't found a clean copy, is this T-Rex, the slider, right? It looks super clean in the video. I'm not gonna waste time like proving its cleanliness by getting it out, but there's the gatefold, and then just the label, in case anyone was curious, because I do have to get to this mega box, right? We're already at 15 minutes. I've been trying to save you some time, right? So, reprise, everyone says it different, and the world won't end, right? And this is why I'm probably going to post this come Sunday. Can I hand this to you, please?
Uh-huh.
Because I don't want to eat up everyone's time. I don't want to post super frequently, right? But so this is, as we speak, Friday night going into Saturday, and I have a double shift coming up, right? So I'm definitely not filming tomorrow, and I just had to see this because my boy, Psychedelic Snow, in Canada is a super good dude, right? He sent me something before, and I told him, I was like, dude, I'm already building another box. I have, actually, you see it right there. There's that stack I have set aside for Snow. And I'm trying to build it up to actually send him more than just, 2 or 3 records, right? He's a good dude. But he's building his Psych collection always, right? So he broke me off with something, and then something else came in the mail. And I couldn't help myself. I was going to open this up Sunday. This is PAX. I use this red tape, my cliche red tape, to cover the address. This thing is engrossed in clear packing tape, nice and tight, so it shouldn't be damaged. This thing had to be just maliciously slung about to take this type of damage. So I couldn't help it. I had to see it. I need to know what's in here, right? So once again, you don't need to see me score the box. I'll be right back. By the way, if you didn't see, I might have clicked too earlier. This is a stack of records, right? So I'm going to peel from the back because I assume he wanted me to work from the front, right? So it appears that this, ironically, there's super smooth. I'm sorry, I was so focused on this. This T-Rex took damage, right? I don't care because, dude, I know Snow packed this right. But, damn, Snow. Dude, this is not your fault, man. Damn, dude, that's heartbreaking. This thing is shattered in pieces. This is literally... No, babe, this is an actual shattered pieces.
Ooh, I see the pieces.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is a damn shame, dude. This thing was packed tight and covered in tape. This thing
Not your fault at all.
This thing took hard hit damage.
What is going on in the post office?
That is freaking awful. Man, I think it's serendipitous how some of this stuff works out, though, because I happen to be getting T-Rex in that I've never owned the same time some comes in damaged. I think it's funny the way that works out, but in no way whatsoever is he accountable for that, and that's an absolute heartbreaker. But yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm not sure what order this.
Yeah, it's no worries. That just slid down and then literally just a couple inches and went smooth. But so I was distracted. I was distracted by the way that went in, right? So, actually, you know what I'm gonna do?
What?
I'm gonna put this. No. I'm gonna put this right here. He said, I got some King Gizzard for you, right? I'm going to send it to you. I said, you might have some doubles. Which ones do you have? I said, you know what? If you have King Gizzard, I already own, I will break it off to someone I know, right? So one of the first things I saw was a King Gizzard that I already own, right? Which is no worries. I don't know if there's an earlier press or how different. I've been waiting to tackle into these. I told my chick, Snow was sending some King Gizzard anyways. And that after it comes, because we both enjoyed the show in Asheville, if you guys didn't partake in that, both the Asheville record finds and the actual, I did a rundown review of the venue. If anyone's going to live in, I don't think you really need to watch it unless...
And there's also a clip of the actual...
Yeah, there's a clip of the concert. But if any of you guys are ever interested in seeing live music in Asheville, you might want to watch that rundown video. If not, no worries, right? So I'm going to be doing a King Gizzard rundown, breakdown in the future, right? So the cool thing is, and then forgive me, I didn't want to go too long. I kind of just want to open these up, but now I feel obligated to kind of open these because they seem packed right. I'm not hurt by it, but yeah, some more King Gizzard. That's super dope, and that seems to be because it literally looks like it was just thrown and run along the bottom and scraped hard, right? So that is really, really irritating. But it doesn't, it's not going to end me if that's the one record that takes damage, right? So, King Gizzard, right there. Super clean, all right? Booklets in there. Undamaged, unscratched. I'm just checking. I don't want to pull every single one of these out. I got a King Gizzard video coming in the near future. Oh, wow, this is super dope, man. he knows I showed this as a repress, right? He sent me an OG, dude. That's super freaking awesome, man. This was always one of my grails. This is one of the things that I found in Asheville, not Nashville. And that full circle rainbow, that thing is stupid clean. That is so awesome to have an OG press of, man. That is fucking awesome, dude. I'm just swearing for no reason. I apologize. But, dude, the new one's probably going to find frame now. It's Halloween on the walls now. James Bond is down. I just put up all this Halloween stuff. So after Halloween comes down, it's probably going to be Christmas. And come New Year, it's probably going to be car theme. So that is absolutely and completely and totally my cup of tea. So thank you so much. I'm probably just going to hand off the stack so we can keep it safe and not fall down, right? The best of Jimmy Reed. I'm all about this, right? Once again, undamaged. I'm sorry, I'm being paranoid. I'm inspecting. I should just be showing. This is, after all, kind of a VCLT video. I don't want to make it forever and a day. But that crescendo label, you don't see all the time. All these are super clean. Lord knows, I just sent out some VCLT of just like, hey, should be good player stuff. And this stuff, outside of the post office screwing up, seems to be super clean. This was the one record that was, I think, was just underneath that. Mm-hmm. It's got a little hairline split right here, which won't make or break it. But what really matters is this didn't take any damage in the move. I lost that T-Rex. Not so much because the record itself, which I do like and value and would spin and I do appreciate, but just I hate that a gift from a friend was broken. You know what I mean by that? But so that's super cool. It looks like my boy is tapping into, wow. That's dope. Oh, I'm sorry. I should be showing this stuff right here. That is super freaking cool, right? But, look, you want to say it? So you say it all fancy?
La grande historia del rock.
Way cooler than if I said it, right? But, yeah. That will, Needle will hit this in the very near future. I got more music than I can ever listen to, man. And I like how this has a little interior fold right here. And then, oh, speaking of pink, look at that pink label.
Perfect.
For, Curcio? What do you say? Up top. A small word.
Curcio,
yeah. Yeah, I said it right. I'm not crazy. All right. Outside of a little dust, that looks super clean, right? Let's get into the rest of the box, right? So I don't know which way it's supposed to be. Okay, this is the Gap and the King Gizzard. That's super dope. I'm happy to have this, man. As many albums as I have, I'm hitting close to filling them, right? So I'm either going to trade those King Gizzards that you gave me, as I told you when we were kind of texting back and forth, to filling in the King Gizzard gaps I have, or directly finding a home for them, right? So that's super cool. And this King Gizzard falls in that same line. Oh, these are super freaking cool, man.
Yes.
Wow, man. Anyways, I don't want to go Gizzard overload on this because, like I say, I do have for the kind of esoteric crowd that wants to tune in, I will be doing a proper King Gizzard video in the future. I'm going to just like binge King Gizzard, listen to that exclusively for like a week, bulldoze through better than a dozen albums, and kind of give a proper rundown, right? And so, in that same line here is more King Gizzard, and this seems to be towards the top of everyone's list, right? So the rundown's coming in the future, so I don't want to get too big into that. But once again, this thing looks, like I say, I don't know if this is from the packaging or taking a hit. There's the smallest little blurb, a little baby blurb, but that's nothing. So there's some more King Gizzard, and this looks to be on. Pardon me, can I hand it to you?
Yes, it's not a beautiful.
We got a veiny eyeball maybe, or tree roots or whatever, and then we got some crazy wax.
Ooh,
that's super dope. You know what that looks like? That looks like a bouncy ball, like a rubber bouncy ball.
Does,
yeah. But you're the man, Snow. This is just absolute mega VCLT. How do you like repay some of this stuff, man? Like just to even try to. This Mountain Avalanche is another one that I have mounted in the catalog. I like. What's his name? Was it Leslie West? Why am I forgetting the dude's name? I'm having an absolute brain fart. And now, yeah, Leslie West. I'm not crazy, right? Leslie West, lead and rhythm guitar and vocals. All right, I just saw some Wesley West. I was in the record store. I was in the record store, simply hunting a gift for a friend, and I'm not trying not to buy records this month, and I'm doing well. I haven't bought any records this month, And so I just had to let it go. I was buying a gift and I had to let it go. So I'm super happy. I think things pay dividends, right? So I just stumbled on that, and that's super cool. And they get it more down the line. This, oh man, the freaking sheepdogs, dude. That's cool as hell. That is all sorts of cool, man. This dude is hitting some. There's still more in this box, man.
But
This
wait,
is, I don't
there's
even,
more.
But wait, there's more. I don't even know, like, dude, people are gonna think that I ramble and I tend to go long, and then some of these videos, like the punk rock video, and then recently I did a video where I actually labeled it "Actually Talking Music" in my blue office. I did like soul, jazz, funk, R&B, right? And I tried to get into the artist, and then this punk rock I actually talked about music. But if people actually watch this, they're gonna think, "Oh man, Eric's just a rambling idiot. He's showing six records for 30 minutes." I'm trying to bulldoze these. I'll be talking more about these in the double dose, man. More sheepdogs. Changing colors, man. Look at that rainbow of colors right there, man. So, that's super freaking cool, man. Man, this is just... Damn, dude. I feel like, what did I do to deserve this, man? Not enough.
I'm not worth it.
Yeah, not enough. That's super cool, man. And then once again, this is like as brand new condition. I don't know how well that's my fucking ceiling. I'm sorry, I'm just swearing. That's my ceiling fan. That's a mirror image. Like that right there, it looks like it's a 3-side record. So that's dead, so there's no grooves in that. But that just gives you an idea if one or the other about just how dead clean it is, because that's a mirrored image. So that is really, really generous, dude. Yeah, it's really generous, man. That needs to my little pile needs to build now. That is just too nice. But it looks like maybe there's a note in here. Forgive me one second. Snow, you're freaking beautiful, right? It says, "Good day, Eric and Veronica. I don't need to go through the whole rundown and tie up too much time, but it says, I sent you some records to enjoy. The French Dance Party record is for Veronica. The rest of the stash is yours. Eric, I've sent you a mixed bag of albums, as I know you have an eclectic taste. Very glad that you are looking for a house, and I wish you the best of luck. More well wishes." And I don't like to read flattering things about myself, but he just goes on to speak about laughter's missing. He thanks my friends, which is more important than me. They're bringing laughter in the channel and everything. And it says, "Your pal from the north, Snowy." And then he hit his... super awesome, right? So, dude, that's...
Thank you so much. Of course,
Yeah.
I was never expecting anything.
Psych and easy listening from France. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I was just reading it because I saw the France. And so, and this is the one that the note was in. So, Veronica, this is yours.
Oh.
Super cool.
I love it already.
Yes. Oh, wow, dude. I was just talking about John Lee Hooker, about how... And he sent this out probably before I even did that video. I was talking about how I need John Lee Hooker on vinyl. And that they're releasing John Lee Hooker on Record Store Day. And this dude sent me... once again, dude, this is just... I mean, I hate to throw around terms like this. The babiest of... Not ringware, if it could even show up. Just kind of ring impression, if that light even graces it. A micro scratch. The white inner sleeve is stupid smooth. And this looks like it's damn near unplayed condition. And that's just... What a freaking generous, amazing gift. You know? And then we're getting down to the bottom of it. And luckily, like I say... I hate that what... Man, dude, are you... Lucifer's Friend. Good time warrior, right? Dude, that's dope. That's just too freaking dope, man. That is so cool, man. Trying to read the note that's on here. Lucifer's Friend. I can't read this handwriting that came from... It looks like it says German Krautrock. That's written on the outer sleeve, right? So, I didn't know if it said something about a pressing or whatever. But, once again, this Lucifer's Friend. Oh, man, on that old Electra Butterfly. That Mariposa. You know? But, man, that is super cool. I hate that one record got broken. Like I say, but it's literally only this one. Dude, I put zero blame on you. Don't you dare apologize in the comment section. I know you're such a nice dude. You're the type of guy that would own that and place blame. Don't you do that. Super, super cool of you. Everything else is in immaculate condition. There's literally a baby ding on one thing. We're at 30 minutes. Love you guys. Peace. We're out.